Hello friends, it's Kylie from Theme Parks for Grown-Ups, your local Orlando realtor and theme park expert. Thank you for joining me for today because we are doing another hotel review. It's been a while since we did one of these, so I decided to come back and do one for a resort that's close to Universal Orlando Resort. And it's a really great hotel. I recently stayed here for a sales boot camp like thing for the job, and so we did some conferences here, but it was a really nice hotel, so I figured it needed a review because I think it's a little underrated, honestly. It's very close to Universal. So I'm gonna give you the lowdown of what the amenities are like, ooh, it's windy, for this resort, and the price points and also the perks for staying here. You will notice I am wearing my Mickey hat today. I know it's a little treacherous since I'm talking about a hotel that's really close to Universal. So let's get started on that. But one thing to note before I do, this is the Hyatt House across from Universal Orlando. That's what we will be reviewing today. But right across the parking lot is the Hyatt Place across from Universal Orlando. Two different hotels, different price points and different rooms, but I'll get into that too. So let's get started. I'll give you a tour of the hotel and then get into some details. Let's go. This is a look at the lobby and the general seating area inside. As you can see, it looks really nice and new and renovated and a little bit more upscale than some other Hyatts I've been in. It looks like it's recently updated, to be honest with you. And so down here we have this gigantic seating area. Some fresh water with some oranges and limes and delicious stuff. And then over on this side is a little bar. It's not open right now, but it's open around the evening time for some happy hour and some light snacks. And I just wanted to show kind of the cool vibe that's down here. Like lots of good, strong Wi-Fi for you to work. This place is mainly used, well, a lot of people coming in for conferences use this because there's conference rooms. So it has a very businessy vibe, but it's also just kind of nice. I will note that behind this wall, so you can see that these are big giant doors. These slide out, and behind here is where breakfast is served. So you actually get free breakfast when you stay here, which is really nice. That it's included, and it's a pretty decent breakfast. There's waffles and cereal and all sorts of things, and there's a lot of selections. And then during the day they have this freshwater area, which is really cool. And then on the other side is a little convenience market where the reception desk is, and they have some chips and water and cookies that you can purchase. Not really a huge selection, but just something a little bit that you can choose from and snack on. This hotel is considered a Universal Partner Hotel, which kind of means that Universal gives it a stamp of approval, but also they have a partnership where you can buy tickets and do some vacation planning right here in the hotel. So they'll have a vacation planner that you can work with, and then they can help you buy tickets or pick up your tickets, plan, purchase, or pick up your ticket order right here in the hotel, which is really convenient because they have a lot of people coming here for Universal. So this is my favorite area of the hotel. They have this pretty outdoor area, and right here the window will open up and then you can order drinks and sit outside if you want to. But also they have these cool fire pits that will be on at night, so you can have a drink, sit out here in the nice warm Florida air at nighttime and just kind of chill out after your day at work. It's a nice little space. Let's look at the pool over here. Just behind the seating area with the fireplace is the pool. It's a nice pool. It's decent size. It has plenty of lawn chairs and seating outside too, so you can hang out during your off time. And as you can see, it's not very busy over here right now. I think it's kind of a chill hotel, and for as nice as it is, I think it's a good deal, honestly. It's not overcrowded. They got a bar. They got an outdoor area, they got a pool. I don't know what else you could honestly ask for. It's got a nice vibe for sure. Now that I have showed you the hotel, the lobby and everything, let's talk about the rooms, the price points, things that are important in planning your Universal vacation or your Disney vacation. So the first thing is that this hotel is a hop, skip, and a jump right over to Universal Orlando. You can see the parking garage for Universal from this parking lot over here. That means it's very, very close. is right across the street. So can't get much closer than that. I mean, honestly, even the Universal hotels, like the ones owned by Universal, are about the same distance as this one. So as far as distance goes, it's great. Really, really close vicinity to the parks. You can walk there if you want to. It is a bit of a hike. You have to go over, like, there's this walkway overpass that connects from this side of the street to the other, which is where City Walk is located. So it'll take you a little bit. So it's about a 24-minute walk to Universal. That's kind of a hefty deal. So I'm not sure if I would advise walking there, because it's gonna be quite the hike. However, like I said, it's a 2-minute drive, so you won't have to walk that much, unless you really like to walk and you just want to like wander over to City Walk, or maybe you want to kind of like party at City Walk or Halloween Horror Nights and you don't want to drive or, you know, spend money on an Uber. And this is an idea, since it's so close, it's walkable. Like I said, this is a Universal Orlando partnership hotel. That means it kind of gives them the stamp of approval from Universal saying it's a great hotel. But also they state on their website that they do have transportation, a shuttle that goes to Universal. So that's also an idea. So if you don't want to park, if you don't want to Uber, if you don't want to walk, at least they have some sort of shuttle transportation that you can take. All right, the rooms themselves are really nice. They're really good. So here's the reason why I like them in comparison to other hotels. The price point is going to be a little higher than some others. So if you want to, you know, spend, you know, $70 to $80, this is not the hotel. This is going to be more in the range from like 80, 90 to up to 130, up to maybe 180 during the peak times. I see an average of like 130. So if you book ahead of time, maybe you'll get a better price. That said, you get a good deal because the rooms here are suites in that they have little mini kitchens. And that is a great deal, especially if you are having like a bigger family. So a lot of the rooms will have 2 beds and then a pull-out sofa. So you can fit 5, 6 people in there, and then you'll have a kitchen, and so you can save money on eating out. I totally advise not eating out every day at the parks because you're going to spend a lot of money. So get some groceries and then put it in your kitchen suite, because there's a refrigerator, there's a nice little top stove, there's a coffee maker, microwave, so you can make food, and you can use that for your breakfasts or even your lunches. And you don't have to worry about spending every single meal in the park. You can at least have breakfast. That'll save you a lot of money, to be honest with you. So you will get free breakfast here as well. But you can put snacks in there, and you can also have your lunch here if you want to come back. Like I said, it's very, very close to the park, so it's totally doable to drop what you're doing and come back. So that's why I really like this hotel. It's a really nice feel. Like, it feels really good and clean and modern and nice, and big spacious rooms, and especially if you're traveling with if you have a little bit bigger family, if you have 5 or 6 people in your family, or if you're traveling with a bigger group and you don't mind sharing a room. That's kind of what this place is for. It's also for, you know, conferences, like I said, so like business is coming and want to use the amenities here. It's really good for that as well. And of course, the best deal is that it's so close to Universal, not just for the time that you're going to spend to get over there, but also the fact that you might have a good view of the theme park. I had kind of a nice little corner view. I could kind of see it on the other side, and I could watch the sunrise over the parks. It was very pretty, honestly. Like, it made me feel really good to feel like I'm basically there. Like, you basically, like, the hotel is in the park. Like, it can't get much closer, so it feels like you're kind of immersed in it a little bit, and that's why I really liked this hotel, and I would definitely stay here again, especially if I wanted to use a kitchen like this. It's great. And I will say this, that is kind of the main difference between this one, the Hyatt House across from Universal, and the Hyatt Place, which is what I showed you when we were in the parking lot. Hyatt Place doesn't have the kitchen suites, and so they're going to be a lower price point. So if you want to save a little money in that respect and you don't care about the kitchen or anything, then you might look into that, because that's the difference, is they're not going to have the suites, so it's going to be a little bit lower. But if it works for your budget, it's the same amount of distance across the street, so that'll be good too. That was was our short review of the Hyatt House across from Universal Orlando Resort. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was at all helpful. As I said, this is really close to Universal, and it's about a 25-minute drive to Disney World if you were doing like a split theme park vacation. Not too bad, honestly, and given the price point and everything and how nice the hotel is, I don't think it would be a bad choice if you were to stay here and go to Universal and Disney. So I think it's a great choice. That's it for today. Please feel free to subscribe because I got more coming for you. And if you're looking to move to the magic yourself, move from wherever you are to near Disney World, I would be a great point of contact for that. I'm a realtor here in Orlando and also just a theme park expert, so if you got questions, put them in the comments. And for now, I will catch you later. See you at the parks.